Hi, this is Deanne Kinji. I am an expressionist artist whose first love is Jesus. Happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving in America, and if you're listening from somewhere else, um, just allow this day to be a day of Thanksgiving and thinking about what we're thankful for. The Lord did give me 2 words today. This morning as I woke up. He said humility and gratitude. And he also gave me 2 chapters, Luke 12 and Luke 15. And these are really not what I would have thought he meant by humility and gratitude. So it's a different look, a different take. So Luke chapter 12, verse 22, that's where I'm going to start. Then turning to his disciples, Jesus said, "That is why I tell you not to worry about everyday life, whether you have enough food to eat or enough clothes to wear. For life is more than food, and your body is more than clothing. Look at the ravens. They do not plant or harvest or store food in barns, for God feeds them. And you are more valuable to him than any birds. Can all of your worries add a single moment to your life? And if worry can't accomplish a little thing like that, what's the use of worrying over bigger things? Look at the lilies, how they grow. They don't work or make their clothing, yet Solomon, in all his glory, was not dressed as beautifully as they are. And if God cares so wonderfully for flowers that are here today and thrown into the fire tomorrow, he will certainly care for you. Why do you have so little faith? Don't be concerned about what to eat and what to drink. Don't worry about such things. These things dominate the thoughts of unbelievers all over the world, but your Father already knows your needs. Seek the kingdom of God above all else, and he will give you everything you need." So that was just a highlight of of chapter 12. Chapter 12 is amazing. Please take time to read chapter 12. Also, so it's really, if you think about that is, you're humbling yourself and not thinking so much about you, being concerned about you, and just being grateful for what the Lord has provided for us, being, in a spirit of gratitude of what we have and what the Lord has provided. And then Luke 15, amazing verse, amazing chapter overall, but I'm going to read verse 11. Most of you know this story. And I just want you to think about this from humility and gratitude. To illustrate the point further, Jesus told them this story. A man had 2 sons. The younger son told his father, "I want my share of your estate now before you die." So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons. A few days later, his younger son packed all his belongings and moved to a distant land, and there he wasted all his money in wild living. But about the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land, and he began to starve. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him, and the man sent him into the fields to feed the pigs. The young man became so hungry that even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him, but no one gave him anything. When he finally came to his senses, he said to himself, "At home, even the hired servants have food enough to spare, and here I am dying of hunger. I will go home to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you, and I am no longer worthy of being called your son. Take me on as a hired servant.' So he returned home to his father, and while he was still a long way off, his father saw him coming, filled with love and compassion. He ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. His son said to him, "Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you, and I am no longer worthy of being called your own." But his father said to his servants, "Quick, bring the finest robes in the house, the finest robe in the house, and put it on him. Get a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet, and kill the calf we have been fattening. We must celebrate with a feast, for this son of mine was dead, and he has now returned to life. He was lost, but now he is found." So the party began. Meanwhile, the older son was in the fields working. When he returned home, he heard the music and dancing in the house, and he asked one of his servants what was going on. "Your brother is back," he was told, "and your father has killed the fatted calf, and we are celebrating because of his safe return." The older brother was angry and wouldn't go in. His father came out and begged him, but he replied, "All these years I've slaved for you and never once refused a single thing you told me. And in all that time, you never gave me even one goat for a feast with my friends. Yet when this son of yours comes back after squandering your money on prostitutes, you celebrate by killing the fatted calf." His father said, "Look, dear son, you have always stayed by me, and everything I have is yours. We had to celebrate this happy day, for your brother was dead and has come back to life. He was lost, but now he is found." I felt that was just such a powerful demonstration of humility and gratitude. Humility and gratitude on the son, the prodigal son. He came back humbly. He came back with humility and gratitude, just grateful to be back. I just believe that both of those examples were just a very powerful and different way of showing humility and gratitude. I just pray that this has blessed you. I know that when we think about the ravens and the lilies and how the ravens don't worry about where they get food from. The Lord provides. The lilies are gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're clothed in beauty. And that is a sign of, for us to be grateful, to be filled with gratitude in what the Lord provides for us and has provided for us. And then for the prodigal son, just showing humility and coming back and gratitude for knowing that his dad is going to be there. And knowing like within himself, the Lord placed that in his heart, knowing that his dad would receive him back. He didn't know how, but he knew that his dad would receive him back. I'm so grateful today. I have, a lot of humility in everything that the Lord has done, and so much gratitude for my family, for just not just my family, but just everything that the Lord has done for me. Life, given me life. Just life. And I pray that this has blessed you. I pray that you know that, and so many people think about humility negatively, but humility is such a wonderful thing. It's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Just thinking about the humility that we come before the Lord in, right? We come humbly. We come in humility because Without him, we would have nothing. We would be nothing. And just showing gratitude to him by just praising, worshiping, thanking, just being in his presence. Anyway, I pray that this has blessed you. Love and blessings. Bye.